Hello, welcome to another video from Alberta Bushcrafter. Oh, it's a little dark here. I'm trying to get one video in before the sun completely goes down. So I may have to reshoot this or not. But today we're going to talk about cook sets. Now I will probably go into a few of these in a little more detail in individual videos, but this is a collection of all the gear I have amassed over about 25 years, with the exception of a few that I've given away or sold. So let's start. It's important to always have something to boil water with in the bush if you've got no other way of purifying water. And that's the number one reason you want a cook set. You want one in your, you can get a cheap one, you put one in your bug out bag. Always have one in your pack. And here's just some of the different options. This one I'm saving for later. But to start out with, there's this. This was the original MSR XPD cook set. It's now called the Summit. And there's also, this is made specifically for the MSR stoves, although it works with everything. But, so the kit is a lid that doubles as a frying pan, a cup, a pot gripper, I have a spare one, and two pots. Now the nice thing about the lid is it will sit this way on the big pot, which I think is about a 2 liter, and it will also sit this way on the other pot, or this way for that matter. So one lid does double duty, triple duty actually, because it is a frying pan as well. Now this is about an 8-inch frying pan. This is not great. You'll have to cut your fish fillets up for this. One of the things they always say about stainless, and you know, it's fairly true, is, I mean, the old school, what they used to do is you could actually scrub this out with sand or whatever. You didn't even have to wash it. It usually acts as abrasive and scratches the heck out of your pot and takes all the food out. I'm not really a fan of that school, because as you can see, these have been a bit, a bit dinged up. That's not a surprise, however, because these pots are 28 years old. This is an idea. This gives you an idea of how good the MSR cookware is. They are a little heavy. One of the other things you can get, and it works specifically with the MSR stoves, is a heat exchanger. And this is now 25 years old. So this just fits around the outside of the pot and conducts more heat to the pot itself. It's a handy piece of gear. So that's one choice. One thing I will say is that I actually find the MSRs to be a little bit heavy for what they have. Put that over there. This guy's later. This is one I picked up. I paid $5 for this cook set. Now it is currently housing my Esbit stove, and it's currently occupying a place in my bug out bag. But all this is a simple, really it's 2 pots. It's quite small, but like I said, for $5 I now have a means to boil water. It is ultralight, and it holds the stove quite nicely. But there's not much more to say about this. I mean, this acts as a lid. It's kind of a cheap knockoff of the solo camping kits and so on. But it does the job. This MSR kit may be going into the bug out bag, as I bought a new cook set recently. I'll put this back in. Now this next one is an interesting option that I have read about on the Pathfinder School channel, which is Wilderness Outfitters. This case is actually a Condor H2O case, very popular with airsofters and so on. This is actually in multicam. But inside, in one pocket, we got a number of, we got some tea, a couple instant coffee, and actually, if you can see those are the little fizzing hydration tablets. Pick up a pack of them for about $6. And what I've done, it took a bit of time, but I have individually sealed these with a food saver. It's not hard to make different size small and large bags in a food saver and get many little bags out of one sheet that's like 8.5 by 10. So this is good. In here also is a square of foil, just because. I've actually got a small, I prefer the metal KFS kits because, well, they don't melt and they don't break. I know the Lexan ones are quite popular for ultralight campers and stuff, but I don't pack ultralight. The nice thing is, because they're metal, you've also got double duty. You can turn this into a frog spear. You can use the spoon for digging if it's heavy enough. This is also 27 years old. Now, inside, and believe me, let me tell you, it took me a long time to get this. This is the Clean Canteen 40 ounce or 1.18 liter. This is beautiful. It's unlined. Unused because it's still got some paper in there. Yeah. I hope that's a coupon. Even the lid is stainless steel. And the nice thing is, you take the top off this. In a pinch, this is lighter than the big MSR kit, and this will sit in a fire and you can boil water in it. There's another piece of paper in there. So this is a coupon. Now the other thing in the kit, I will explain this in a minute. This is a fish mouth opener. I'll show you something neat about that. Finally, at the bottom, pull it out. This case is lined, unlike the Pathfinder Outdoors one. Pathfinder set also comes with a stove. I'm not able to get it here because of customs and shipping's restriction between the US and Canada. Thank you very much, free trade. Sucks. But this is, they call the GSI Pot mug. It nests perfectly in here. You can also use it for cooking. Let's show you a little trick. I learned this off the Pathfinder site as well. You take this fish gorge and you squeeze it, not gorge, mouth opener. You squeeze it and it actually sits on the side of the bottle and you can hang this over a fire. So very versatile. I've also tried with the little insert. This fits nicely on the BioLite stove. It'll fit on an MSR Whisper Light, and that's pretty well all I've got. Now, there's a couple other pieces of kit. There's other pieces I carry if I'm canoeing. Let's move these a little out of the way. It's getting a little cluttered. I do not take all of this with me. It's in various packs. This does come with me though. Again, this one's about 20 years old. This is an Outbound Kettle. Weighs a couple 100 grams at that. It's got a tea strainer in it. This is nice for making tea. You can make coffee in it in a pinch if you had some kind of liner in the basket, but it's not a percolator. But it's a nice, handy little piece of gear if you just need to boil water quickly and a little bit of it. So this usually comes with me in my pack. What else? This is a new addition coming up that does not. This actually comes in my canoe bag, in one of my dry bags, with the BioLite stove. It also fits in my saddlebags. This is a GSI Glacier Percolator, and it's actually got the insert in there. And I've tried, and you can pack a fair bit of coffee underneath this. If you actually, one of the good ideas is take a food saver, make some bags, measure out individual pots. So I've actually tried this according to the directions, and they said 2 tablespoons per cup, and you could stand a spoon up in it. So the first thing you want to do is maybe experiment with this for your strength of coffee, and then make individual bags. You can fit about 6 of them in here, so that's 6 full 6-cup pots of coffee. I've tried this. It's actually pretty marvelous. It's about 30 bucks, Mountain Equipment Co-op, but this is for trips when I'm packing a little heavier. The other thing you might want is this. This is about 6 bucks. This is a Mountain Equipment Co-op product, and it's a sleeve, insulated sleeve, made to fit around your pots. Yeah. Finally though, this is now my new pride and joy. This is a GSI Pinnacle cook set. It's not the full camp set with the mugs and everything else. I found I didn't need that. But this is an interesting one. Teflon coated, anodized aluminum fry pan. Very nice. Can be used as a lid, but it doesn't need to be. Comes with 2 lids. They're silicone gasket around the end. Get that out of there. This is an extra. This is actually the GSI bowl. I didn't need the entire cook set. I've already got a cup with me almost everywhere I go. So this is the cook set here. There's a very nice pot gripper here. It's a locking pot gripper. So it fits like that, no clamping, you're not going to get let go of it. It holds on fairly securely. And you've got a 1.5 and 2-liter pot. And a cutting board I've just dropped. Here's a little so-called cutting board. It fits in the bottom of this pot so you don't scratch them up. This is nice for 1-pot meals. This is nice for 2 people. Now the reason I bought this over the other GSI products is because it's actually got, this case is PVC lined, and you can use it for collecting water. You can use it as an improvised wash basin. You can actually, let's move this up. It's something I've just discovered. You can actually even hang it if you like. So GSI is a wonderful company. They're very, very innovative. That's almost it. One of the other things I like to carry in this, I'll actually carry my cook set in this bag. So I'll have the pots, a few other things. These are some Aladdin folding bowls. I use them for prep. So there's a large one at $9.50. There's these little guys. We'll use the other one. There's a set of 3 bowls. And this is really... Okay, just a second. This is on there like it's welded. May have to go to my workshop and get a crowbar. No, it's cold. We're not going to bother with these right now. Anyway, there's a lot of different cook sets out there. I haven't gone into the ones, some of the other brands, because simply I haven't bought them. I spend a lot of time looking around for a good cook set at a good price, and that's where the Pinnacle set came out on top. Anyways, trust me, these are folding bowls. I'll zip this up. One of the other nice things I like about GSI, and there will be separate reviews on these, there's a little capping utensil set. This is the smaller one. I have both the small and large one. We'll look inside this another day, but carries salt, pepper, utensils, cleaning gear, you name it. This is worth a video all on its own. So let me just get this packed up. And this packs up very nicely. You see, the handle just slips off. Well, I am not going to pack everything up here, like all of it. I'm probably just going to pack up this kit. Oh yeah, always remember these little tabs. Flip them down. And we're losing the light. Yeah, so this goes in here. Kind of acts double duty as a carrying case slash stuff sack. Normally all I carry with me. Nice little padded top on it as well. This is great for rehydrating foods. So you just snug it down around your pot full of hot water and whatever's in it. Those backpackers pantry meals that some of the other channels seem to like so much, and I really don't. That's another series of videos altogether coming. So I'll put the bowls in here, even though I don't need those. Put this in here. I may even have room. Put the kettle in there. Nope. But this is like a little parka for your cook set. Just make sure it's not too hot when it goes in there, like right from a fire or something, or it will melt. And there, that's everything I need. That comes with me in the pack. I've got a dry bag for my food. And this is sitting pretty. This is actually a fair bit of gear to carry around. I usually, like I said, I've got a cup. This does double duty actually. I'll carry water in this when I'm not using it as a cook set, and the cup's right there. And lots of goodies. Anyhow, this is just a general overview of cookware. Gives you an idea of what some of your options are. And again, you can go by weight, you can go minimalist, you can get a 4-pot set if you want to really pack heavy and cook gourmet meals, or if you're the strongest one of the bunch with the biggest pack. But like I said, there are a lot of choices out there, and this is just a handful. One of the nice things about the internet is you can research this stuff and get all the information yourself and compare tons of gear without even leaving the comfort of your own home. It's always good in winter as well. I like to look up gear and figure out what I'm purchasing in the spring. Okay. So, that's it for this one. Thank you for watching the Alberta Bushcrafter channel. My name's Dean. Take care. Good day.